Yeah. Jersey in the house. This is Fatboy Sharif, and you are tuning into the DOD45 show.
My name is Sage Francis. Boing.
Hey, I'm not Sage. I'm Dibs.
I'm Dose.
Hey, I'm Slug.
I'm Buck.
And I'm Gel.
This is Prem Rock.
And this is Curly Castro.
This is Brother Ali, and you're watching DOD45.
45.
Keep it right here. There's a lot of things happening here that you're not going to get anywhere else.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? Stop what you're doing and listen.
DOD45. This is the DOD45 show, drawing over discussions 45 minutes with a special guest. Welcome. I'm your host and resident artist, Tai of ArtByTai, joined by my awesome co-host, Adrian Taiwali'i. In each of these DOD45 episodes, we sit down with a special guest, someone we admire and are inspired by, and we dive into meaningful discussions. But here's the twist. While we're chopping it up with our guest, I'll also be creating live artwork that unfolds in real time. I set a 45-minute timer, grab my pen, and create a one-of-a-kind piece of art for our guest while we chat. So stick around to experience the creative process in action, hear some great stories, and maybe even learn something new and unexpected about today's guest. Peace. DOD45. Oh, hello, fellow humans.
People of Earth, how are you?
Hello, Adrian.
Yo, Adrian, we did it.
What would be your go-to rally cry if you had a mic, like if you were on a stage? How would you?
Oh, I couldn't even imagine being on a stage. I can't answer that, sorry.
Before even being able to imagine coming up with something to yell, you can't even get past, in this imaginary world, you can't even get up on stage. Have you ever been on stage and sang or?
No, I was in a talent show once. I lip-synced a Patsy Cline song.
A Patsy Cline song? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I fully lip-synced it. So that's how talented I am.
And that was the first and last time?
I think so. It's probably pretty likely that's it.
Is there video footage of that somewhere?
No. Nobody had a camera. Thank God.
All right, everybody. Well, I'm here to do some drawing while we chop it up with our special guest, who I mentioned was Fatboy Sharif. We'll get to him in just a little bit. We got some things to talk about. I got some new music to share with you, and we just do a pre-recording while we're waiting for our guest to log in. So if you're watching this live, you just got to be here with us, and if you're watching the replay and you don't want to hear us, just press fast forward. Today, someone commented on one of the old episodes, a Buck65 episode. Mm-hmm. I don't hate people, but sometimes I do hate people. But he goes, he took the time to type in with his comment, "What's with all this babbling? Where's Buck?"
That bothers you?
It bothers me, yeah. Because I don't know why it bothers me. Because I'm like, I said, don't watch the show. I don't care.
There's billions of people in this world.
I know, and it just takes one comment for me to be like...
pretty important, so they need to comment. Sorry, I keep swatting at this.
Yeah, what a waste of time to comment like that. Anyway, whatever. I know people get all kinds of messages in their DMs. Sage Francis gets crazy messages. I'm sure people get all kinds of crazy messages. I used to get a bunch. That's kind of gone away, which was nice. But it just takes one little comment that makes me... It's not like it ends my world, but I definitely am like, don't watch, dude. I don't care. Someone else
just make it so that it's not commentable.
No. Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, yeah. The problem is actually, there's no problem. We get. I'm very grateful to like CK12. He's always I'm very grateful to the people who are commenting. That I like that. I shouldn't have focused on just the one.
I always get nervous when I have your pens in my hands.
Why?
Because you stick them in your ears.
I don't. If I clean my ear with one of the pen lids, I throw that pen lid away. I don't keep it around.
Where is it? Where's your box of new pens? I don't trust your pens.
They're right here. Here's a whole bunch. So here we are in Series 8 still. I don't even know if that matters, whatever series we are. Hey, hello everybody who's in the live chat. If anybody is there, this is a hello to you. Hi.
I heard them all saying hello back.
I think I was waiting for him. I'm wondering what's being said. Sometimes it takes people a minute, or maybe they're just waiting to get to the guest part. They're like, I'm tired of listening to these fools. This fool. I don't know. Anyone would call you a fool. Subscribe, comment, review, do all that shit, specifically on the YouTube. That's kind of the place to do it. Our guest, again, like I said, is the Garden State Gargoyle himself, Fatboy Sharif.
Sky settled in cyanide mescaline, tie-dye evidence. Flying pelican, my kingdom, heaven sent. When they pressured him, hover Mount Everest, carried by 5 elephants. My bad bitch see-through, police flew. 4 a.m., Robitussin out the teaspoons. Sexy chauffeur, she go purr. Shelter frame, peeking through the...
Is that Jersey?
Yeah.
Where's the Garden State? Jersey?
Yeah, he's from Jersey. Good call, Adrian. Let me do some real quick shout outs. I want to shout out Jackson Young Gallery and Wicker Park Gallery. They carry my artwork. They're in Chicago. Love those guys over there. Hob Sauce. I've done a label for them. One of the labels on their Hob Sauce. They're good peoples. Wyoming Out Loud. Shout them out. Let's go Hands Made Collective. I want to shout them out. Terror Tacos in St. Louis, Missouri. Really want to shout those dudes out. I like them a lot. We're good friends with them. And I just saw that there's a place in St. Louis called Robin. Have you heard of it? A restaurant?
I haven't.
It was just listed on New York Times top or best restaurant. Yeah, I don't know how many is in that list, but maybe the list of 25, the top 25. Or in 2025, best restaurant in St. Louis called Robin.
Nice.
Yeah. But so anyway, speaking
Probably
of
fancy.
maybe, but next time we go down when we go to Terror. So anytime we go into St. Louis, because we're about an hour and a half north of St. Louis, we always go to Terror Tacos to see our man over there. They got really delicious tacos. Also, Brick Box Brewery in Tucson, Arizona. Our boy Runt from Jivin' Scientist, he owns that spot. And speaking of Runt, on October 25th, Runt and Jivin' Scientist will be performing live here in our gallery for the Old Blue Gallery live show. And it's a private invite. It's a private show. So if you live in the area and you're watching this episode and you want to come to Hannibal, Missouri to catch the live show, it's a very small space, very limited private event. You can come see Jivin' Scientist performing here at our gallery on
both
October 25th.
Fen and Runt? You're saying Jivin' Scientist?
I'm still waiting to hear back from Fen.
Okay.
But Runt's definitely performing. So, look, yeah. And then keep an eye out for the Old Blue Gallery live series. We've got 2 episodes of that out. One with Cast 1.
Watch the world blow up while I pour a slow cup of no fucks. This is not a status update. Rate me while they rape us on a resource. Reports say we need more. Feed me Seymour. Why these fucking Eeyores carve calls in their arms? 5 alarms to the 5 o'clock. Give a new spot to a new dot. And they rock and vote to a rocket quote.
And one with the band Slughead. They're just these short, tiny desk kind of concerts. They're about a half hour long each, and they're really good. And they get a pretty good number of streams. I'm happy about that. Yeah.
Good.
I'm still doing some shout outs. I'll just shout out AWOL1 at and his joint Speaker Face store. Mr. Dibbs, obviously, he did our theme music, and he does all kinds of greatness for us. And he's also a part of our show always. And hey, maybe one day we could be from Cincy like Dibbs.
Maybe we could be friends with him.
And then, of course, Sage Francis and the Strange Famous Records label and all the people over at Strange Famous Records. Those are people we're affiliated with and we're proud to be affiliated with. And if you can support them in some way, that would be great. I got some new music to share real quick, and then I'm going to ask you if you have any topics you wanted to talk about, Adrian. And then by that time, maybe our guest should be here. Here's some new music. I realized when I share this new music, I'm not going to say it's this or that or my opinion, because I'm not really a critic or a music journalist. I just like sharing this music, and I'd like you to hear a clip of it, and I'd like you to, and I think you might like it. I definitely like it. So if you can't find any of this music on Bandcamp, and you just feel like, and you're the type of person that just absolutely has to stream. We're pushing Tidal right now just because they pay better. They don't pay great still for streams, but of the streaming services, I think they're one of the highest ones, right?
I think so.
Tidal,
yeah.
Tidal.
I also feel like what was that one that you used to steal music from back in the day? I think they pay really well too.
But I looked.
I think they sold though, so I don't really know.
Well, so yeah, go buy the music from Bandcamp if you can. Any of this music I'm sharing, if it's on Bandcamp, you should be able to find it there. This track, What It Looks Like, featuring Buck 65.
Yo, X, abomination, combination, MC and super jock, intensely rocking non-stop, sensitive to future shock, shoot your shot, giving up the ghost, I'm optimistic, this how you're supposed to rock, I boast a lot, I'm cryptic.
That's a new song. It's a song from an album, from upcoming album that's supposed to come out in September called Vivid Visions, and it's by The Expert. But this track is features Buck 65, and that came out in August, and I think the album's coming out later. The whole album is coming out. Marley B's new album, his solo album is out now. It's called Body of Work.
So, look, come and take care, yeah. This is a big task. I figured out that the product is me, and they wanna hit that. It's big facts. Promise that my shit gon' sell, or you can buy into the hype to watch the crypto fail. So you don't get it. Go cop
the vinyl from him. You can find him on Instagram. He goes by @UglyAssMarley. So yeah, go get that. It's a super dope album. And then Old Boy Rhymes' new album is out. That's an album that Strange Famous Records dropped called Curly Head. I did the cover art for that.
I need a psych test, cause when I rest I get frightened, cause in my head Palestine kids see him lie dead with their eye sockets full of fly eggs. You might see the stigmata when I rhyme in, cause I gotta tell you about the genocide of slaughter.
See that?
Mm-hmm. I recognize it.
Yeah. It's a really deep look within Old Boy. Like it's you'll hear it. Check it out. Speaking of Old Boy, he just posted a video. He was in Bali. He went to Bali for like vacation, and like the second day he was there, it was like the most flooding. You saw that video?
Mm-hmm.
Like the most flooding it's ever had.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then Chesky just released a song. It's a song called Change or Die.
On earth we're briefly gorgeous. Connecticut gray wraps me in its carcass, where the fall meets fall from grace. I'll never come up with a life hack or anything to save me from this place. Nah.
And that was released in August of this year. Miles Bolin and Factor Chandelier, they just released I Am Not For Everyone Part 2.
Polythink, call you a dunny. Allergies, nose goes runny. Half obituaries, half the funnies. I got haters online, got friends in real life. New Patrick Bunny. I stay calm with the...
I Am Not For Everyone is a song, one of our song shares. Miles is a past guest. All these people are past guests. That's why we're sharing their music. I think I really like song sequels. It doesn't happen often, but I like when it's like a sequel to a song. I think that's a cool thing in the music industry. Dope Knife has a new track out called Brink.
Y'all don't know me, but I get sad like a lot. I have the baddest of thoughts. Don't give half of a fuck. Gotta work all day, come home, smoke masses of pot. My best friend's voice, oh man, I forgot. My dad's voice too, that stands as a shot. My girl got screened.
Dylan Owen, he just dropped a new track with Watsky, and that song's called Evergreen Nights.
I'm never really at peace till my feet scramble beneath the evergreen trees where the creeks ramble. Someday we'll never leave our family manos. Till then, it's the beach beats, sandals, and clean flannels, and cheap handles, and a campfire.
Then there's this new Dose One track called Victim's Victim.
Ain't nobody winning in this game. You got your skin and slimming. Victim in an ego prism. Revisionism, locked within the prison, taking what they're given till they find religion or an empty river bed to let that anger split stream and separating.
And that's a track he did on with William J. Sullivan, and that was released in August. And then AWOL1 just dropped a brand new joint. Should be out by now. You can definitely pre-order the vinyl right now, and that album's called Spiritual Warfare. Go cop that at speakerfacestore.com. I believe that's where you can grab it. And we always like to support AWOL1. So there you go. That's just some new stuff. And speaking of new stuff, we're doing the DOD45 compilation album. that's going to feature a lot of our past guests rapping and producing. I've got a bunch of beats in already. Got a lot of people who have already laid verses. It is like eclectic as balls, and you're gonna like it. You're really gonna like it. I just got some new bars sent in from Curly Castro, Swell of the Meter Maids, and Runsky. But I got a lot of beats in hand. They're out to all the MCs, so people are recording, writing, doing all of that. It may turn out to be a quadruple LP. But it's gonna be it's my passion project. I'm going in on it. So the cover art is gonna be from a bunch of artists here on that we've had as guests. So Jared Knight, Crayola, myself, Nick Knack. The cover art is gonna feature artwork from all these people. So cool. I'm really, 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 really excited about this album, and some of these tracks are all of them are gonna be great. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I wish I could share some of them, but I'm going to be patient.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just go to DOD45.com/comp, COMP, and you can see everybody that's involved with this project. It's exciting stuff. It really is. It's really exciting. So I'm hoping to start mix and mastering it with DJ Zol sometime in January, and then so that we can have the vinyl out by March of 2026. But dealing with this many artists, we're over like 60 people contributing to this project. Mm-hmm. It's a wild landscape to navigate and maneuver through, but everyone's been really dope with me, and I hate having to like kind of stay on top of people because people are busy. But yeah, it's all looking good. Before I do an intro of our guest, like his music and what we know about him. Do you have anything you want to discuss?
Sorry, but no, I don't. It's just that simple. I have nothing on my mind.
Last night I was asking you something.
Uh-oh.
While we were on our walk down on the Mississippi River.
Oh, right. Yeah.
What was it? Oh, there was a poem for what if snakes are poisonous or not, because we saw a snake.
Son almost stepped on this little baby snake. No, and you were just like, what is that rhyme again? And I constantly think of this every time I see snakes. This one time, my little brother and I were in Fairview playing in the woods, and we found a coral snake, or we think it was a coral snake.
Those are poisonous, right?
And he goes, well, let's see. And this is where I get confused. He goes, red on yellow kills a fellow. Oh, yeah. Or did he say red on yellow, nice and mellow?
Oh my God, you've
and then it's like, well, maybe it's yellow on black, dead as Jack.
Where are these coming from?
Or is it yellow on black, it's cool like Jack?
I have no idea. Or is it yellow on red, you're nothing but dead?
Yeah, so basically I know of two. I know two snakes. What
is a coral snake? White on black?
I think I don't know. But I think the one that we found was a false coral snake. But he knew the rhyme.
Yeah, if any of you out there know the rhyme, whatever the rhyme is to keep yourself alive from a snake, and those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, I believe I learned it in Boy Scouts.
This is how he learned it in Boy Scouts.
But I can't remember what the rhyme is. Yeah. But it is basically saying if there's red touching yellow, you're a dead fellow, or like be careful, it's poisonous, or if it's red touching black. But I don't know. Someone's got to know it out there. If you know it,
I know they know it.
Leave it in the comments, or if you're in the live chat right now, please let us know so we can stay alive. I was down on my bike ride down in the nature preserve behind our house, and I'm gonna say it was maybe a 6-foot long snake. Black. Yeah, I think those are just the rat snakes.
Those are rat snakes. I only know if it has a diamond head. Just stay away from it.
Yeah. That's a cobra, right?
No, like cottonmouth. So water moccasins have that, and then rattlesnakes have that. Really poisonous.
What did I just say? A rattlesnake.
No, you said like a cobra?
Did I say cobra?
I'm pretty sure you said cobra.
We don't get cobras in the United States.
No.
Are you sure I said cobra? I thought I said a rattlesnake. Oh, wow. I don't know. Crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Diamond heads.
Diamond head, you'll be dead.
any diamonds, any diamond markings I stay away from. I only know the garden snake that is in the Utah Salt Lake Valley.
Somebody
and rat
please
snakes.
tell us the poem, whatever the poem is,
Just
please.
stay away from snakes. This is my problem. I
No,
guess.
snakes are so cool. They're just really cool things.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. They're creepy.
You're
like when you
not gonna get next to a snake, even
No.
if you know it's not poisonous.
no,
they can
but I
still
see.
bite
But I
you.
like them. They're
The
neat.
bite still hurts.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
they're not venomous.
That's true. Yeah, even like when a chicken bites.
Oh, what? I've never been bit by a chicken.
You haven't? When they peck at you, they kind of like pinch.
No.
I've been bit by my mom's chickens. Not bit, but they like peck.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
They'll kill a snake. Chickens.
Yeah. And we'll eat a chicken at Kentucky Fried.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm looking forward to this drawing that I'm going to do today for Fatboy Sharif. He likes Ren and Stimpy, so I never watched Ren and Stimpy. I mean, I catch it every once in a
Yeah,
while.
you were a little too old.
Am I? It came out? But
You were like doing stuff.
are you sure? Because it's kind of an older cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was like at the end of my
Oh,
before I was like
okay.
out doing stuff.
Okay, I get it. Well, they're kind of these fun. They're fun. I like drawing cartoons, like doing a three-dimensional version of a cartoon.
Either that, I mean, what I meant by that is you were popular and you weren't sitting at home watching cartoons.
Don't make judgments like that. I wasn't popular.
You were out doing
That
things.
doesn't mean if you watch cartoons, you're not popular. I've never been a big pop.
I was not popular.
And you watched Ren and Stimpy?
I was at home watching cartoons.
Did you watch Ren and Stimpy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was like a fat, like jelly bean looking cat.
Yeah.
And like a other thing. I don't know.
A
what
mouse-looking thing or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they had like squiggly legs.
Yeah. But they beat the shit and stab each other, right? All that.
Yeah,
shit.
it was pretty violent, I think.
Is our guest here?
No.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll do an introduction of our guest, speaking of. Our guest, again, I've mentioned it, but I'm just saying it again. Our guest is Fatboy Sharif.
Glow magma, flow tag, I'm cold avalanche. Arabic, Clo Nazareth, chose bag advance. Activist, soul dome accident. Drone in a savage land, bastard with catching vans. Prior, zone on fire. Fort Ghost Rider underneath church tower. Nurse hurt minors. Passed as
He's got a super unique style. And yeah, I was thinking, like, artists that have unique styles, the thing that's kind of neat about that is you know immediately if you're going to like it or not. You know what I mean? Like, if something's really unique, I'm kind of quantifying that. Or I don't know if that's a word. Similar to like my artwork, people just know immediately if they like it or not.
I think it takes 1 second, though.
Yeah, but that's if it's. I'm saying,
and like a musician too, because sometimes I'll hear things I'm like, that's just too weird for me.
That's
but
what-
then I like it. And
yeah,
I
that's what
love
I'm saying. It's real. If it's really unique, that's usually how it is. However, if you took the moment to kind of listen or look or something, you might end up find out like, oh my God, this is like really good stuff. I'm saying that just about artists who have a unique style, and our guest Fatboy Sharif definitely has a unique style, and I really like it. Here's what I know. Here's what I think I know about Fatboy Sharif. He's known as the Garden State Gargoyle. So he's based out of New Jersey. It's like people call it avant-garde hip hop. I don't know. I don't know if someone will like that. I like the term avant-garde because that was used a lot with Basquiat. Oh, I got a fun drawing I'm going to do. Well, I won't bring that up. It's like abstract. His style is like abstract. They say it's abstract. I don't know. I don't know if you want to put so much emphasis on what his style is. You can hear it. It's good. I like it. It is different than what you normally hear. That's what I like. I believe he's from Rahway, New Jersey. He came from a musical household where soul, funk, grunge, and hip hop coexisted. He's known for a cinematic, horror tinged. Is it tinged?
Tinged.
Or is it
tinted? Either one.
Anyway, he started rapping when he was in the 4th grade, and he was influenced by grunge music and hip hop.
That's cool.
Yeah. You can hear it. You can.
4th grade. What was I doing?
You were singing.
I think I was going around.
What was her name? You were doing. What did you say?
Monkey Brewster? I think I was going around on the monkey bar.
No, you
thing.
lip synced the.
Oh, Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
One of the 3 tapes we had in our household.
He's got some abstract storytelling, and his music pushes boundaries in both sound and concept. He's collaborated with all kinds of cutting-edge producers like Roper Williams, Lungs, and Steel Tip Dove, who's been a past guest of ours, who's got some dope beats on our DOD45 compilation album that you'll be hearing. His albums like Gandhi Loves Children and Preaching in Havana have been celebrated in the underground hip-hop circles for their experimental edge and fearless originality. He, I believe, is a student of film, literature, and outsider art. When I say student, someone that appreciates that. His work blends surreal imagery with sharp social commentary, and he's carved out a reputation for himself as one of the most daring and unpredictable performers in today's independent scene. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
I think he hosted a college radio show called Strangers with Hip Hop from 2011 to 2013, and I think he's recently revived it as Strangers Live on Newton Radio in Brooklyn. But I don't know if that's for certain. I don't know if he's still doing that radio show. He's got a broad range of influences, as I've mentioned, from Pearl Jam, White Zombie, to cosmic jazz like Sun Ra, horror aesthetics, genre-pushing hip-hop, funk, and experimental music. It's exciting stuff. Let me share some of the music for you to listen to. If you like it, you're going to know immediately. That's why I brought that up at the start. Here's a few tracks that you should check out. One was just released today. I got my ears around it and listened to it a lot. When this is released, it's been out probably for a minute, but it's a single. It's called A Bullet Named Benjamin.
Capture seeker, candy for the razor blades from the suburban outstation. Drawers for the evening, conquered the train well, and towards an arrow near the periodic temple, relapsing the brain side. Sickness within.
And that was with Champion Pound Cake. Check out also Tupac's autopsy photo.
Moon rock near planet hovered slow-mo, made the moon unlock through the eyes of Cyclops. Inside of Tupac's autopsy photo, my thesis decay, take me away. Spirit landed over building blocks 3 feet away. Crops missed in the mosh pit.
That's from his latest album, Endocrine, with GDP, and that's out now on Fused Arrow Records, both vinyl and digital. I believe that came out in 2024, late 2024, maybe even earlier this year. Also from that album, check out Deer Witch.
Hope glanced up, checks tampered, tongue kissed the mermaid lady who's about breast cancer. Flock of sea, saw expansion, gorgeous ran wind, money for disposing antlers. Died from an overdose, spirit came back as a haunted mansion. Monsters upon schedule.
And then there's Phantasm.
Behold those strife, cold as ice. Escape prison cell on that dark long night. Rage hell, saving monsters. Books rescue from a dump truck, underground bunker. Surround long grass, deathbed, overload abundance. Delay passion behind the pine trees. Poisonous monster.
That's from the album DACAY from 2023. They just released like a ultimate version of that. What do you call them? Like a extended version kind of thing of that. And then Butterfly Broken Wings. That's from the Let Me Out album from 2025.
Peter Piper picked the mental show from missing bloods. Quench thirst of blood. Swimming 6 feet above. Tainted few to testament, traded for pay-per-view. Then be like, give me the power, I beg of you. Sold to arrangement. Gold with the champion. Kings hoard of gold on the Golden Gate Bridge.
That came out this year. Then there's a track called John Hinckley.
John Hinckley popped that president, past the steps, gunfire sun visor, spinning Budweiser breath, cold stone hypnotic, seventh seal, Fogger chronic, capture travel grown, recipe diseased insomnic, covenant grab bag, block adjacent.
from 2022. Do you know who John Hinckley is?
Yeah, he's the Mormon president of
Okay,
the church.
when I hear that name too, that's the first person I go to.
Isn't that?
No, that guy's name is Gordon B. Hinckley.
Oh, well.
John Hinckley, I believe, is
John.
someone who shot the president, right?
Oh.
John Hinckley? Wasn't that the guy that shot
Well, Ford. Oh, that was the theater.
John Hinckley? No.
Abe Lincoln?
No, I keep trying to say Roger Ebert. The Republican guy that they all
Siskel and
love.
Ebert?
They love him. The actor. What the fuck is his name? Reagan.
Oh, Reagan.
I know he got shot, but I don't remember. I don't know. Anyway, the song's called John Hinckley. That's from his album called Preaching in Havana with that's Fatboy Sharif and No Face. It's a cool album. Cool track. Then a song called Static Vision.
Sean said, never expose truth. Classroom cardio, what you gonna do? Plastic plague, get polio, fourth row. Missiles land hopeful, involve cold. Millie peeled the pistol, aimed at the polo show. I ain't scared no more. Can't believe you.
That's also from the Preaching in Havana album. And then Swim Team Audible Function.
I landed on planet 10. My ex marks the spot now within. Assassinate ex-alphabet. Miles wept in a sauna. Cyclops parasited carcass. Blast your honor. Carried any living world to his forfeit. Unmasked saw them. Substantial offering.
He's got, I mean, you can hear the style in all those songs. It's a very unique style, and he's got so much music. It is all interesting. What I want you to do is just go over to his Bandcamp. It's Fatboy Sharif. I was going to spell it out. Fat B-O-I, not B-O-Y. Fatboy Sharif, S-H-A-R-I-F. So fatboysharif.bandcamp.com. You can buy all of his music there. No, whatever he's got available. What I noticed, that's where you can get his music. So there you go. All right. That's his music. I want you to go listen to it. Familiarize yourself with him in our discussion today. The way I'm going to start doing these, I guess I don't need to explain it, but I want to. I think of the way I'm going to start doing these.
You love explaining.
I kind of do. Sometimes I'm a mansplain. When we have a guest coming on, I make a playlist and I just listen to their music for days on end. All the music I can find on them.
Yes.
And I do it while I'm out for a run, while I'm driving, so my mind's always going. And I just have random thoughts that come in my head like, oh, I want to ask them this. And it has nothing really to do with their music because the music speaks for itself. The artists speak for themselves. But there's just little things like I often will be like, I'll just think of weird stuff like, did you ever have a doll when you were growing up?
A doll? Oh.
Yeah, just shit like that. But it leads to a conversation. So this one is all over the place. Well, at least the questions I came up with, it's all over the place, and that's kind of how I want to go with them. Just find some weird stuff out about people. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's hear what we get into. We'll be right back with our guest Fatboy Sharif after this guest announcement, and after we hear Cass's answer to Adrian's really wild. Would he eat it question? Yeah. So
I threw that one at him.
What do you think he's going to say? Well, you
couldn't think of anything, so I went to my prior conversation with old Fen.
Oh, yeah. Fen from Jiving Scientist. So this is a segment we have in our show. It's just a little intro thing that's a little short. Adrian came up with it called...
Well, sometimes. It's a sometimes.
Yeah, just a sometimes segment. And it's called Would He Eat It? And it's a question asking Cass one if he would eat whatever Adrian comes up with. And then after that, we'll be back with Fatboy Sharif.
Hey, Cass One. Tonight's tasty treat idea comes to us from our friend Fen of Jivin' Scientist down in Tucson, Arizona. He has given balut from the Philippines a try, and I'm wondering if you would too. Balut is a late-night street food, which is a large fertilized duck egg left to incubate for 17 to 18 days, ensuring that the duck embryo isn't fully developed. It's boiled for about 30 minutes, cooled, and ready to be sold at markets. This male aphrodisiac is best enjoyed after a few rounds at the bar. To eat it, first crack open the bottom of the egg and remove the piece of shell, sprinkle in a bit of salt, and sip out the broth. Then peel the rest of the egg, discard the rubbery area called the stone, and sprinkle it with more salt or dip it into a flavorful vinegar. Enjoy the deep umami flavor of the egg and the different mouth texture that the balat has to offer. So, Cass, after a night on the town, would you try balat?
Okay, you did it. You're to the section of foods that piss me the fuck off, because we're in a civilized society where we don't have to eat bullshit like that. I know Finn, and I like Finn. If Finn ate that, I like him a little less. I don't understand that. That's a food that, all right, say I was on a mountain and I was like stranded on Mount Everest. If I was stranded on Mount Everest and like I came across that food, I would literally take my clothes off, the warm clothes that I have, and I would shit into my hand and eat my shit before I ate that piece of fucking shit egg. And I would have less bacteria. No, I would not eat that. Final answer.
I'm not trying to give him crazy things, but I was short on time. I couldn't think of anything, and I went, "Oh, what was that thing Finn ate?"
What do you think? Do you think I would eat it?
Yeah, you would. And I don't think it's uncivilized. I think it's just not something that...
Who said uncivilized? Did he just say it?
He just said that. It's just something that we don't
It's
find
cultural.
in our culture of Snickers.
I thought it was interesting that Fenn said it tastes like eggs.
Well, that's what they said. They said that the little soup thing that you drink out first tastes just like broth, which is why you add a little bit of...
I mean, it makes sense, but it's really gross.
I couldn't do it. I struggle to eat an egg.
Do you think their bones are
No, they're not formed.
formed? So yeah, you could just chew it.
Yeah.
But I mean, but the beak, is the beak hard?
No. Everything's soft.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. I wouldn't want to.
I was watching a YouTube video of a girl just explaining it, and she was like, the thing you don't want to do is like look at it. Like, she was like, I grew up out eating these at night. We'd be out with my family and we'd all get an egg. And once when I was about 12, I decided to look in it. And she's like, I couldn't eat it for like a week after that. Just a week though. So.
Well, yeah, it's like what they say when you're on a cliff, don't look down.
Hey, what's up, podcast world? This is AWOL1, and one of my favorite shows is DOD45 with ArtByTai. You know what I'm saying? So check it out, DOD45. It's going down. This is your friendly neighborhood weirdo, AWOL1. Have a great day.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? Stop what you're doing and listen.
DOD45. All right, welcome to the DOD45 show. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just going to get right into it. There he is, everybody. It's Fatboy Sharif. Well, here he is. I'm going to start the 45-minute timer because that's what we do here. I start a 45-minute timer and I'll start drawing and we'll have a discussion. It's drawing over discussions. All right, here we go. The way and what my drawing's going to be is you mentioned that you like little dogs in sweaters, so that's kind of the jumping off point. I'm going to start a little dog in a sweater. Before I ask you any of the main questions, is there anything that you think people should know, or that they have to know about you or the art that you make to experience for their experience to be better? Is there anything that has to be known about Fatboy Sharif?
I would say kind of just go into it with an open mind and kind of just be ready for experience. That's the most I'd say for sure.
All right, let me ask you these a few pick your poison questions. Would you rather be on the cover of Mad Magazine or The Source magazine when it was at its prime?
That's a good question. Can we say a year period for The Source?
Yeah, let's say like 95.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what you would go with. You'd rather the Source than Mad Magazine?
Yeah.
Would you rather share a toothbrush with Cher or share your bed with 3 raccoons?
Probably share a toothbrush with Cher.
Do you have a favorite nursery rhyme?
No, but I do have a favorite book from when I was a kid.
What is it?
The Bernstein Bears.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. They made that into a cartoon too, right?
Yeah. I wasn't super tapped into the cartoon, but I want to say I had like all 90 of the books.
Wow.
Look over there.
Do you have a favorite Sesame Street character?
I always get the names confused for certain reasons because certain people I put with being with certain people, and I'm like, oh yeah, this guy could be dope.
Did you watch Sesame Street growing up?
As a kid, I'm just trying to remember all of the characters. Big Bird was cool.
Big Bird was cool, yeah.
Yeah, Big Bird had big fun personality, and through years of life, I've seen like why it's important for people like that to be around, to always bring good energy in.
Yeah.
We need way more or less Oscar the Grouches in the world.
And someone with big bird energy, like that livens up a room. Like that just makes the space that you're in just better.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
What about Fat Boys or Boys to Men?
Fat Boys all day.
Do you have a favorite Fat Boy?
I don't have a favorite. I think brought something to the table that the other one might have not brought. They was early with just embracing your weight and about having fun, and that's what it's all about right there.
Is that the kind of energy that you come with? Like,
yeah, it's have a good time, but also try to just bring a certain vibe and energy that's that certain people may not have, or that you think may be missing from the situation.
What would be the more focus for you when you're writing out maybe either an album or a song or something? Is it about what you have to say or the vibe, or does it depend on what you're writing?
I would say it's kind of all falls into each other. So, for example, like I might get a beat from a producer and I may sit with it for a couple of weeks. The vibe of the beat usually pushes where I go with the track. So, like me, for example, I'll hear a beat, and a lot of times I might see colors in the beat or see shapes in the beat.
Oh.
That'll kind of gear, all right, this beat sounds aggressive. So let me put aggressive language and aggressive just descriptions and stuff within this. And be the opposite, where something might be more smooth or more chill. And sometimes it's a mixture of both. So kind of just depending on where the beat takes me, I kind of depend on I kind of go for the concepts and the words from there.
Yeah. And you speak about colors, using colors as like a thing. Can a color change? Like when you say if it's an aggressive color, can a color be aggressive, but then like what I'm trying to get at is what color represents aggressiveness, an aggressive sound, and can that color change into non-aggressive?
Yeah, it's all from the perspective of the writer, I would say, when it comes to that end, because you could look at something as maybe red or something purple as aggressive, or you might look at something maybe brown or something more pink as aggressive. So it kind of definitely depends on how you particularly feeling like when you taking in the music and kind of how it go through you, like when you digesting it all.
My letters used to be colored.
Oh, that's how you would see letters?
I didn't realize they came with a sound. I just they already had a color attached in my mind.
Ah,
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite conspiracy from way back in the day? You know, like Elvis is still alive or something. Maybe not a favorite one, but one that like that sits in.
I honestly would say it's probably Tupac still being alive, just cause every few years you'll see like a lot of the same artists and public figures from back then giving a take on it and trying to explain in detail. And also I would say the other one is that Eazy-E didn't die from AIDS. Like that's another big one that gets brought up a lot. Like,
oh, I don't know that one. What do they but they do say he's dead, but just not from AIDS, right?
Yeah. Because I've heard certain people say that seen him around the time that the way his body was and the shape and the shape that he was in, it was impossible for him to die from AIDS.
Oh.
Then I heard other people say that he passed away, but it could have been him getting poisoned at the hospital or altercation with somebody else. So, yeah,
that's an interesting one. I remember hearing that on the radio that morning when he died. Yeah, that was one that I was like, that one bummed me out. Yeah. Hey, would you rather be eternally stuck in your 12-year-old body or wake up as a boy mannequin from a department store?
You said eternally stuck, so like...
Yeah, you're stuck in 12-year-old forever.
Or a mannequin?
Or a mannequin forever.
Yeah. Go on. Because with the 12-year-old, I'm kind of never growing outside of that. So that would that would annoy me. That I'm never going to mature to. But the mannequin is kind of me just literally not doing anything and kind of just being drooled over and treated like a piece of meat for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah. I guess the 12-year-old body, because literally both of them, you're not growing from anything.
Yeah. And at least in the body one, you can go somewhere else or something.
Yeah.
Well, you had mentioned that you like Chinese food. When you order Chinese food, do you have a specific, is there something that has to be on your order?
Well, I would say as a Chinese food connoisseur for more than 2 decades, it kind of varies, depending on how I'm feeling.
Oh.
Because I might decide to be more classic with it. Like, all right, I'm gonna get the chicken wings with the French fries, quick little meal. Some days I might want to get the rice with the steamed dumplings and the side of fish and the sake and all of that. So yeah, kind of on the time of the day. It's kind of either or.
When was the last time that you touched grass? Literally, like grass that you know, like lawn.
Not like the thing.
Not, yeah.
Probably sometime last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just walk out without your shoes on.
Yeah, no, but I mean, you grab a blade. I don't know. Sometimes you
get down in there.
Yeah, I haven't really laid in a grass part. Well, I'm allergic to grass, so I don't love it. But I don't know. I was just thinking.
Say that again, Sharif.
No, I would say I'm not a fan of laying in grass or something like that either. I hate outside insects and mosquitoes.
Are you still in Jersey? Or are you?
Yeah.
Are there a lot of mosquitoes there throughout the summer?
Absolutely, it's horrible.
I hate mosquitoes. If you could get rid of either one forever, which would you rather get rid of, mosquitoes or traffic?
I would say traffic.
What about, can I ask one?
Yeah.
What about mosquitoes or ticks?
Mosquitoes.
Okay.
Yeah, because ticks really you only encounter if you're out in the forest,
there,
right? Yeah.
It's funny with the question before that, because at first I was just going to say mosquitoes, but I'm like, nah. I'm like, traffic has altered my life way more than mosquitoes can ever do.
I guess traffic's probably gotten a lot worse in the years, right?
It gets worse about the second.
Yeah.
That's yeah. Is it as bad as New York? Is about the same.
New York is literally hell on earth with traffic. So I don't think nothing can be as terrible as that besides LA. But Jersey is right up there.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's why the only reason we went to Jersey was to park to
so
get into New York.
No, I was gonna say y'all gotta let me know next time y'all out here in Jersey. I'll show y'all around.
Oh, I'd be way into that. You look like you'd be a fun one to spend to have a hang with. I'd be way into that.
Nah, never. Yeah, what area y'all coming from?
We're currently in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. But we also live in Salt Lake City, so we go back and forth between the two.
See, I want to come down there. I never came down there for nothing. Show and another. So I want to come down there soon, and I gotta set that up.
Yeah, if anything, you set up either one of the places, we can get you set up.
Yeah. I meant just on some like regular, just chill stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the proper number of grapes to eat in one sitting before it like gets weird?
You said grapes?
Yeah. Do you like grapes?
Oh yeah, that's my favorite fruit.
Oh shit.
So you did your research. Green seedless grapes are undefeated. I would say one sitting is, 17, 18.
Like a one little, what do you call a bundle? Like a bundle?
Yeah, bushel.
Bushel.
Yeah.
Yeah, green seedless. Can you roll with the purple ones, or is it like just strictly going to be the green?
Oh no, I can do any of that seedless, but the green seedless, it's a certain shape, a certain texture that just it takes it to a whole nother level.
Awesome. What about if your phone battery is at 3%? Do you risk it or do you go straight to the charger?
Straight to the charger all day.
What's the lowest that you'll let your phone get down to?
2%.
Do you eat the hill? Do you eat the hill of the bread loaf? Like, are you down for the hill?
Oh, the last piece of the bread?
Yeah, the last piece.
No.
Will you just chuck it? Like you won't even let it ride?
I'll chuck it nowadays. I will say I had a time period that if I was super hungry, I would take a piece of sandwich meat and just put that on there and eat it by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, you can't do the last piece with the regular bread. If you do the last piece, it got to be by itself. You can't mix up the breads.
You mean you can't have the last piece with the regular?
Yeah, no.
So you got to do it like an open face.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Why do I feel like it's always the moms who get stuck with the heel?
I feel like I always get stuck with the heel. I don't mind it, but I don't love it, especially like on wheat bread, like on a white loaf. Like I could do it, but
wheat bread.
Yeah, like wheat bread with like peanut butter on the hill, like your mouth coming out dry.
Wow.
Oh, what's the last thing that you bought that you immediately regretted but still use? Is it?
I did a show in Pennsylvania about 2 weeks ago, and I ordered a sandwich from this. It's this like supermarket spot called Sheets. Horrible sandwich. Literally from like me placing down the money to eating the sandwich, the 20 minutes to 30 minutes in between that, I immediately was like, why did I buy this BS? I should have just drunk water or something. It was a terrible experience for me, but I will never go back to that spot again. So now I know.
But did you finish the sandwich still?
Of course.
Yeah, that's how I be.
You bought it.
Yeah, that's how I be.
But you also come from an area where you have great sandwich options.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, that's what made me upset.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be able to fuck up a sandwich, right? Out there.
I definitely was telling people, I'm like, don't go to this spot. It's not good. Don't do it.
What was it? What was the big mess up on it?
It wasn't all the way hot the way it should have been. And then besides that, it was kind of, it just was bland. It wasn't no flavor into it. I wasn't.
Yeah.
When I eat a nice sandwich, I like to feel like I'm growing with the sandwich. Like, oh, this is the third bite. My body is feeling a different level of enjoyment. It was the same level of enjoyment the whole session. I'm like, nah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that explanation because it's got to improve with every bite. Yeah, I like it.
It's like pizza.
Yeah,
it just is better and better every bite.
Yeah, that's true. If it's good, well, you're also in a spot where you get good pizza.
Yeah.
What about what's your usual move like if somebody knocks at your door unexpectedly?
Depending on the time of the day, I'm going to ignore it and go back to sleep, or automatically look through the peephole.
And what's the move? Like, if the move is somebody that you don't really want to be around, will you just pretend like you ain't home?
Absolutely.
Do the people that you roll with? Do people know like not to show up at your spot unexpectedly?
Oh yeah, for a fact.
Yeah.
I have certain family that do it, and I literally just look through the door. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. They will go on in like 5 minutes.
We have one family member who goes to the door and then immediately goes to the window.
She'll peek through the window.
Oh, can't get away from that one.
If somebody, I was thinking this one yesterday. If someone had to replace you on this planet, who would you want it to be? Like, if just someone had to come in and just take your spot. It could be anyone.
Take my spot.
That's a hard question.
I know.
Yeah. Does it have to be a human person?
No, I don't think so. No.
All right. I'll say Godzilla.
Nice. I like it. Do you collect things?
Yeah, I used to collect stuff more back in the day, but I still have all my collections and stuff I gathered over the years. Over the past 2 years, I've been getting back into collecting stuff. So I started my book collection again. I got certain shirts I like to collect. So I took a break, but I'm back on it now.
So do you read often?
Yeah.
How many books will you read? Like, is it like multiple books in a week or?
It kind of varies because I might have different vibes for different books. And when I'm just like around up and about, I'll read a bunch of different things. When I'm sleeping, most of the time I'll sleep to an audiobook. So I'll put an audiobook on and I'll choose a different one every night and kind of just vibe out to that.
Do you have a specific genre that you read?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. You'll take it, but like fiction, nonfiction, anything?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you feel like that makes you more educated and has helped your vocabulary over the years?
Yeah, definitely. Kind of just, besides just helping the vocabulary, kind of just seeing, I'm always inspired by other forms of entertainment and seeing what others do, kind of like, oh, he told this type of story in literature form. This is, I might can tell a crazier type of story in song form. So to me, it's always just about inspiration and kind of just like taking this stuff and how it's hitting me.
Oh, that's cool. Do you prefer audiobook or do you prefer reading the words?
Oh, reading, for sure.
Yeah, I wish it's like one of the things I aspire to being able to read, but I just can't. I don't think I've ever read a full book. But I love when people read. It's so inspiring to me, the people that read, because there's so much knowledge and so many books. And I'm kind of jealous of it. Do you have a system for picking out a checkout line at a grocery store? Like which one you will go to?
Well, I'll definitely say self-checkout has changed the game completely.
Mm-hmm.
Where you could go in with 6 or 7 items and be in and out within 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
you like the speed of it.
No, I was gonna say it's funny. Me personally, I'm still old school where unless I'm getting like 1 or 2 things, I still like to go through the regular lines for some reason. But I'm never usually going in a line that has more than 4 people, really.
Yeah, Adrian's got issues with self-checkout. The prices haven't gone down, but we're doing all the work now.
Yeah.
Let's go. I have a question from Sage Francis. Sage Francis has lurked your social media.
Sage Francis, social media alert.
Hell yeah, shout out to the homie Sage.
Fatboy Sharif. Sharif the fat boy.
What's good with you, bro?
Fatboy Sharif. What's up, G? Did you just start using Twitter this year? If not, why do they... It's only from this year. You post a lot on IG, and I wanted to see what kind of stuff you say on Twitter, but it doesn't go far back. Anyway, in April, you tweeted, Air Max 95s will forever be the best sneaker to me ever. Now, I'm not a sneakerhead. I've never been a sneakerhead. I had like shell toe Adidas with fat laces in high school, and that was like the peak of me being a sneakerhead. In fact, I just retired my black Velcro sneakers today for the most expensive pair of shoes that I've ever bought, because as a fellow fatty with feet problems, I got to take care of the tootsies, you know what I mean? But anyway, what makes a great sneaker to you? What's the fascination with sneakers that I've never grasped? I never really fully got into it. I know collectors just go head over heels for their sneaks. All right. Hey, what's up, Ty and Adrian? DOD45. Strange Famous, out.
So there you go. There's Sage Francis's question from lurking of your media. How do you respond to that?
No, it's funny because I would say I'm definitely not a sneaker head per se. It's just going back to what he was saying. I can relate. The feet have to be comfortable and nice. So Air Max 95s are definitely great for that. It's definitely the most comfortable sneaker I ever wore. And
really?
Yeah, for a fact. And when I first got my first pair, like more than 10 years ago, those definitely a sneaker that I've came back to over years. That I'm like, oh, these are dope. Like, because even me, I'm more of like back in the day, I used to wear more like boots and not really sneakers too heavy, but definitely like the Air Max 95s, like they definitely a particular fit for that to keep your feet comfortable for sure.
Do you have wide feet?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. Because I want to look. Because I wear New Balance because my feet hurt so bad because I got wide feet. So I bought these really wide. I don't even know. They're like the widest shoe you can get.
I was gonna say, big fan of New Balance too. That's my number 2 sneaker for the same reason.
Yeah, I want to be able to wear something other than just New Balance.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Sage Francis, and thank you. Thanks for but did you get to his question about what? Oh, I guess you did. You're not really a sneakerhead.
Yeah, not really. It's just ones that I like. I definitely buy different versions of them and keep them close to me for sure.
Get back into some of these random questions. Do you have a movie that you watched? Like, is there a movie that you've probably watched the most, rewatched over and over again?
I have a couple, to tell you the truth, that's for me like that. So I'd say The Shining is big for me. Jacob's Ladder, Fargo, Natural Born Killers, Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, this
That's great. That's a good collection. I have 2 questions that I want to add on top of that. Which one do I want to go? Do you have a comfort movie like at night? Like, do you have a movie that is like your comfort movie that you put on?
It's funny. I have 2 of them. For the past year and some change, when I want to get comfortable to lay down, I either put on the movie Seven,
yeah,
or the movie is really I got 3. Seven. It's this William Friedkin movie called Bug that came out. I want to say probably like 10 to 15 years ago, but it's super dope. And No Country for Old Men. The latter 2 is kind of mostly because there's no music in the movie, and that was always dope to me. Kind of just like the vibe of just hearing the dialogue and the scenes kind of building up.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. I do that a lot with There Will Be Blood because there's no dialogue, like nothing's happening for like 30 minutes. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. There's just like it's just cinematic. It's just the shots, and I love stuff like that. The other thing I wanted to ask, because you had said Natural Born Killers, would you be interested in hearing or in watching Quentin Tarantino's like a remake of Natural Born Killers? Because he has talked about redoing it because he hated what Oliver Stone did, but I loved it, but he did hate it.
Yeah. He's made it definitely known over the years that he hated it. I would definitely be interested in watching it since the original script was his brainchild. I would like to see kind of where he would take it in 2025. Because I would say definitely like all of the underlying themes in that movie is probably more relevant today now than ever.
Especially right.
24 hours. So like, I would definitely want to see like how he would spin it now in 2025.
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, it would because it's all so much more relevant. Yeah, that's kind of sad that it's been that long and it's become even more relevant. Do you have your own theory or ascribe to any particular theory of alien life?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely think we not alone here. We never been alone, and it's crazy because definitely over the past 2 or 3 years, they've been throwing out more and more just evidence of that. But for me, I'm always like, it's kind of stuff that they've been teasing for decades that people kind of ignored and didn't pay close attention to. So yeah, now for sure.
Do you have a theory? Like, do you think the government is seeing it, or do you think the aliens were here first? Do you have like any specific one, or you just feel like, yeah, we definitely aren't the only ones in this universe or whatever?
I kind of just think we're definitely not the only ones, and I definitely think it's heavily government influenced for sure.
Yeah. I ascribe to the one where the aliens were first here and we're like I don't know. I've always find it very interesting. Do you peel the stickers off of new hats?
For a fact. Yeah. To me, that was more of like I want to say maybe like a late 2000s thing. Over time, I started seeing hats with no stickers at all. So I think that was more of like the older design hats. More the newer ones, I don't even think the newer ones probably got stickers on it. So
yeah. The thing that sucks about them is I have some that I just left them on, and I don't really want the sticker on anymore. But you can't peel the sticker off if it's been on for too long because the hat's faded and it's like it leaves the black mark out. An episode just doesn't feel like an episode without a question from Mr. Dibbs.
My brother Dibbs.
We got to play this question from Mr. Dibbs, his Mayo or Miracle Whip question for you.
Give it up, Mr. Dibbs on the turntable.
Listen to more of this.
You can sit down right now. You're a fucking cat. Sit down right meow. Not worried about your paws, polydactyl shitbag. Sit down right meow. Hello, Adrian. Hello, Ty.
Yo, Dibbs.
And hello, Sharif. Oh. Normally, I have a question about Miracle Whip or mayonnaise and some culinary concoction, but for this particular one, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Ty, Adrian, listen. You know that I don't like to work with rappers. And then here's Sharif. Well, Sharif is not a rapper. Sharif is a fucking MC. Do the math.
Thank you.
So yes, I would work with Sharif, but I will only work with Sharif under the pretense that we're doing a song about Miracle Whip or mayonnaise because of this podcast. So, in my mind, me and Sharif are doing a song about Miracle Whip. All I need is Sharif to back me up, and I'll make the beat. We can do ketchup sandwiches, sugar sandwiches, all that shit too, but Miracle Whip is in there, not mayonnaise. Because no one likes mayonnaise. Everyone likes Miracle Whip. If you're being true to yourself, Sharif, you know you like Miracle Whip. Say it! I like fucking Miracle Whip. And that song will happen. So Sharif, Miracle Whip, or mayonnaise? Peace.
Peace. There you go.
Because I'm not a fan of either, really.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of either, to tell you the truth.
What will you put on your like if you're having a sandwich? What do you like a something?
I'm a straight mustard dude with sandwich. Oh. Yes.
Does this mean that this Sharif and Dibs song isn't happening now?
We'll figure it out. I might do. We might have to make it 2 songs. First side mayonnaise, the other side mustard. That could.
Oh, that's or yeah, maybe it could even just start as like a Miracle Whip, but then in the end we realize the whole time it's just been the mustard.
Yeah. Figure that out.
Oh, I love it. All right, yeah. Since we Dibs, it always gets me in the mood to do like a whole bunch of random like pick your poison questions. I'll hit a bunch of those, then we'll get your first, worst, and thirst, and we'll get you out of here because I got 5 minutes on my timer for the drawing. But before I do that, I do want to ask you a couple of specific questions. Would you rather be trapped forever in Overlook Hotel or adrift in the cold silence of space in HAL 9000?
Oh, Overlook Hotel. I could get a drink. I could get some ice cream. I could visit the lady that was in room 213. A bunch of different things there that could soothe me upon my descension into hell. You feel me?
I do. What is a better Kubrick film, Full Metal Jacket or Clockwork Orange?
Clockwork Orange.
And then, do you have a stance on eating food that's touched the floor?
Not a fan of it, but I must give a fat confession. I have done it with chips and pretzels occasionally in my time, but it has to be a certain type of floor. Kitchen floor, not heavily walked on, maybe freshly mopped within the past hour or so, but anything outside of that is a no-no. So nothing nothing in the basement, nothing in the attic, nothing non-carpeted, none of that.
Yeah, and especially like a wet food.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, like a pretzel's fine because it ain't gathering nothing really on it. You know, like it should be okay. Let me hit you with like a lightning round of these pick your poison questions. Then we'll do your first, worst, and thirst, and then we can get you out of here.
I don't know.
Lou Diamond Phillips or Diamond Dallas Page?
Diamond Dallas Page, Jersey. Oh,
nice. The Lost Boys or Boys in the Hood?
Boys in the Hood.
Nice. Terrence Stamp or Terrence Trent D'Arby?
Neither.
Jack Palance or Jack Johnson?
Johnson.
Okay. And then Whitney Houston or Nigel Houston?
Whitney Houston.
What about Oscar De La Hoya or De La Soul?
De La Soul all day.
Yeah, that one's easy. Kevin Nealon or Kevin Costner?
Nealon all day.
Yeah. Do you watch his Hiking with Nealon podcast?
I don't, but I'm a fan of him from SNL back in the day. And that whole era, he was always one of my favorite comedians from back then.
he's got a series on YouTube called Hiking with Nealon, and it's really funny stuff. Like, it's just him being Nealon, but yeah, it's worth checking out. Okay, a few more. Conan O'Brien or Conan the Barbarian?
O'Brien.
Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel?
Fallon.
Nice. Will Smith or Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith, Jersey.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
All day.
Mariah Carey or Drew Carey?
Drew Carey, Cleveland Rock, all day.
Bill Murray or Ann Murray?
Bill Murray.
What about Bill Paxton or Bill Pullman?
Paxton, because I love the movie Frailty.
Oh, yeah. I always forget Paxton's the one that died, right? He was the one or was Bill or Pullman died? Which one's in
Paxton.
Spaceballs? Is that Bill Pullman?
Paxton, the one that passed away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then Steve Harvey or Steve Buscemi?
Buscemi all day. I just was watching Reservoir Dogs the other night, coming from the studio.
It's such a great movie. Tommy Lee or Tommy Chong?
Tommy Lee.
George Michael or Michael Cera?
Michael Cera.
Chris Rock or The Rock?
Chris Rock. Fuck The Rock.
LL Cool J or JJ Abrams?
LL Cool J.
And then Gene Simmons or Gene Hackman?
I like the movie Mississippi Burning.
Yeah.
But I also like the Detroit Rock City album. Fuck it, let's trade them off. Let's put Gene Hackman in Kiss, and let's make Gene Simmons a actor.
That's awesome. Nice. That right on point too. Right at the buzzer.
DOD45.
It's raw. It's fucking raw.
How much do you charge for this dish?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ask you what your interests are.
Do you like it? Who you gonna be talking to?
First things first, the first what's the best?
Love, hey. Talk, questions, conversations, laughter.
So here we are, the table's set. Thanks, Buddy Peace, for the theme music, and thanks, Fatboy Sharif, for offering up a dish of your first, worst, and thirst. Here's your first question: who was your first celebrity crush?
Juliette Lewis.
Oh, in what movie?
I would say Natural Born Killers. Right?
Yes, yeah, that was wild. Did you ever see California? The movie with California with a K?
Yeah. I was gonna say California, but Natural Born Killers, she had more of like a aggressive, I'll tie you to a chair vibe, and I like aggressive women, so I was all in.
Yeah, that's super aggressive. All right, here's your worst. What's the worst job you ever had?
Might have been doing like some type of construction, some type of like maintenance construction job I did probably like in 2009 or 08, for what I remember. I fucking hated the manager, so fuck that guy.
Oh, okay. And then your final favorite, your thirst question. What's your favorite line or scene from a movie that you never get tired of quoting?
Oh, and just because after the scene it's amazing, and I love how it all ties together, and it always makes me laugh. The very end of Silence of the Lambs, when Anthony Hopkins is on the phone with Jodie Foster. He sees the psychiatrist walking off the plane, and he's like, I'll be back. I'm having an old friend for dinner. That shit is fun.
It's a great line.
I do wish we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
This is done, man. Means I'm down to the shot.
All right. Well, thanks for serving us up. Is there anything? What do we have to look forward to in the future for Fatboy Sharif?
I just want to say, shout out to GDP. The Endocrine Project is out right now. In a few weeks, me and Roper Williams will be announcing another project that's coming real soon. A bunch of touring coming up. So October, I'm in Latvia. November, I'm in London. Touring the States more towards the end of the year. So just be on the lookout for that. And just keep your ears and eyes open. Bunch of new visuals, all that. And big shout out the DOD45 show. Love y'all.
Yeah. Hey, where do you prefer people to get that information? Like where your tour is going to be, or like what's the best place for someone to?
Social media. So I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all of the Spotify, Bandcamp. So yeah, Google me and a bunch of stuff will pop up.
Nice. Oh man, thank you so much for your time. I had a great time hanging out with you. All right. Thank you so much, man.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it.
All right. Okay. Peace.
Bye.
Away slumber from gate numbers. Final call from a worst gray summer. Spectacle blade run the inner course with the.
Well, can you imagine what I'm gonna say?
Oh, I love him so much. He is awesome. He's my favorite.
Oh no, but I do. I was gonna say I nailed that out quick.
Oh, you did. You did.
I'm really. But I said it every episode.
Every single
I'm
time.
gonna do
In
these
fact,
quick.
when I came out here, I told our son Soul, I said, this was supposed to be fast, but go ahead and heat yourself up dinner because I'm sure it'll be take forever.
And it's not. And I really enjoyed. I know I've got to keep these things a little quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was a fun conversation. He's he's got good energy, just really good energy, and I knew it immediately. When we had the Steel Tip Dove episode, that was when I was like really diving into his music because of the album that they did together, and I just was just reminded he's just got such a great energy. So, yeah,
it was fun. I don't know why I'm surprised when people love horror movies so much.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love, but you're not surprised that I love them, or
I don't know why I'm surprised. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm surprised when people love horror movies. I'm always surprised.
It's surprising the movie Seven as a comfort movie at night.
I know you love that movie.
I love it, but there's the downside with that one to fall asleep to is there's a scene down in the club, like if you fall asleep when you're watching it, always right at about an hour in, there's the scene down in the club and the guy's yelling, and it's like this gruesome. The scene's not gruesome, but what it is alluding to, it's the scene where he had the thing built in down in the sex club. But that screaming is like this the way the guy's screaming. It's awful. So if you were like half asleep and you hear that, but other than that, love the choice as a comfort movie. I'm not
a big fan of waking up to
blood curdling screams,
yelling and screaming.
Yeah, and I was thinking I could go into like a bunch of movies with him because I know he loves horror movies, but then that one's obvious, and I figure everyone talks horror movies with them. But I love talking about movies and stuff. So that one we'll just save for like if we ever get a chance to hang in person, we can
it was nice because he knew everybody who you were referring to. Where we have some guests who may be more like me have no idea on any of the actors.
Yeah, I knew he would know him.
So that was nice. He was able to. That's why it went so fast.
Yeah,
he knew exactly who you were talking about.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun discussion. What do you think of my? What do you think of going this route with just like kind of these questions that are maybe they lead into something or not?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, you don't have an opinion on it or anything?
I just show up here and try not to be a bitch.
Well, like sometimes we're like, oh, people are like, why are you asking that? Why are you asking this? But I'm like, but you're just saying that. Like everything else was asked to me, it's interesting, and that's all. I guess that's what. Fuck it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, remember, humans, before you log off, don't forget our episode's not completely over until you've heard Blacklick's last words. He's got some shit to teach you, so stick around to listen to that. And we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here quickly. But here's the drawing that you're looking at. It's Ren and Stimpy. Fatboy Sharif said Chinese food's his favorite food. So which one is he? The bean.
I don't remember.
Well, he's got that. And then Dr. Octagon over here. Sharif said he loves Dr. Octagon. And then the alien situation, I wanted to put that in. I asked him, I was like, do you have a favorite animal or something? And he goes, I love small dogs and sweaters.
I think that's cute.
So there's that. And then the glasses that he's wearing, those red glasses on the poster of Natural Born Killers, Woody Harrelson is wearing those glasses. And Sharif said that Natural Born Killers is one of his favorite movies. Mm-hmm. For a long time, it's been one of my favorites as well. I did an experimental film when I was in film school way back in the day. And it was about how Natural Born Killers was getting blasted for being responsible for some copycat murders and stuff. And I did this experimental film about that. I can share just a tiny little clip there.
That's violence.
That's me with the long hair. Do you remember the clip?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll wait for the clip. I'm sorry. I can't remember.
And then Quentin Tarantino hated the choice of Woody Harrelson being in that role. Yeah, but he really liked Juliette Lewis. He's I don't know about him personality wise, but whatever. Right. But I love his movies.
He makes good movies.
He makes great movies. But I really like Natural Born Killers. Did you like that?
I liked aspects of it, but I don't think I loved it.
Okay. Yeah, I love it. My favorite line from it is, repetition works, David. Repetition works. I say that all the time.
Repetition works, David. It's going to wind up with repetition works, Davey. Okay?
Because repetition does work. And I thought it was a brilliant line. It was like this throwaway line that Robert Downey Jr. says, and I don't think anybody caught it. He says it twice because repetition works.
He does. On what?
In Natural Born Killers, he goes, repetition works, David. Repetition works. Yeah, he plays
that
like
was Juliette Lewis saying that.
No, he plays the news media guy, and the movie is so relevant. If you go back and watch it, and go like, this is what's happening. Anyway, all right.
In my science class in junior high, my science teacher, my biology teacher, was like, repetition is the mother of learning. He made us do this thing. And over, repetition is the mother of learning, and something is the father of learning. I cannot remember what the father of learning was.
Oh, very sexist of you. Just kidding.
It's one of those rhyming, memorizing things, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's questions were good, too, and pertinent. Thank you, Sage Francis. Great question. Thank you, Dibs. When Dibs' recent questions, they're like funny. He gets, he starts yelling and.
Yeah, he must have a polydactyl cat. Picked up on that one.
Ah, you did. I heard him say polydactyl and.
Like tumbleweed.
Yeah, I know the extra thumb, right?
Mm-hmm,
yeah. But I heard it and I was thinking, can dogs be polydactyl? Oh, I don't know, but they do have cats. I do know that. That's right.
Dogs can have double dew claws.
All right, so if you like that drawing based on our conversation, that's available on the website at DOD45.com or ArtByTai.com. Prints of it. because Sharif has the original now. Sent it to him. And if you want to own all of the drawings that I've done on past episodes, they're going to be in a coffee table book that will be released with the DOD45 compilation album. So keep your eyes and ears open for when we come out with that. Okay. I have a couple of recommendations and then we'll get out of here. Usually right here I do a movie share, but I'm actually going to do a share of a series, a TV series, and it's called Operation Dark Phone Murder by Text.
Ooh.
In 2020, international law enforcement infiltrated a criminal phone network, and suddenly every encrypted message became visible.
And it is a documentary series that it's the only place I found it is on YouTube. It's 4 episodes, and it's a documentary series about the successful infiltration of EncroChat, which was an encrypted phone network that was used by criminal organizations for planning drug trafficking, arms deals, and murders. So for 74 days, law enforcement had access to these encrypted messages, and it is such a fascinating, crazy, it is so interesting. 4 episodes, I think they're an hour each. I'm telling you, go watch it. It is so good. Like I said, I think it's 4 episodes. It could be 5, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 episodes.
A limited series.
It's a limited series. It's about the invitation-only network called EncroChat. There were these phones, and they were offered to criminals with absolute anonymity. So criminals were using them, encrypted messaging, and it served as a digital hub for organized crime. It was used for everything from drug smuggling to planning of murders. And there was a collaboration of international authorities led by the National Crime Agency in the UK, where they successfully hacked into this network, and the way they did it's way interesting. So for 74 days, law enforcement was able to observe criminal communications in real time, which they likened to like shining a light down a dark pipe. They intercepted messages detailed with plots for violence, including drug shipments, planned attacks, and even they discovered a torture facility that was being made. Like, it is crazy shit. The operation prevented hundreds of crimes, led to over 2,200 convictions in the UK alone, but worldwide so many more. And it resulted in seizures of vast amounts of drugs, cash, and firearms. That sort of stuff, whatever. But it did stop like murders, because there were situations where they were like going to murder people's parents, their children. There's a situation where they threw a grenade in the yard. Like that's the kind of crime that I can't get behind. Don't not care for like law enforcement and stuff, but there was shit that was going on that, makes the world a safer place. Anyway, go watch it. It's shocking. It's fascinating. It's just, whatever side you're on with the whole law thing, it's just so interesting. I can't believe how I don't know. So good. Anyway, that's my recommendation. I just want to mention some movies, because I won't ever recommend these, but these are I've been watching a lot of movies recently. I just want to mention these movies that are worth checking out. Heretic, or is it Heretic? That's about the Mormon missionary girls that go to this guy's, and it's Hugh Grant plays it.
The horror movie?
It's like a thriller. It's a horror movie. Yeah, it's really good. Wolves. Heretic, I think it is. Wolves, that's with Brad Pitt and George Clooney. I know people hate George Clooney, but I don't know. I like the movie. I thought it was good. Well, Cast One hates George Clooney.
The Australian?
George Clooney?
He's the other guy.
He's the actor.
He's the not Australian guy.
Yeah.
He's the American Russell Crowe.
I guess. I don't know. And then
they're the same person to me.
And then the movie The Gorge, the movie Greyhound. That's Tom Hanks. F1. I really liked F1. I don't know. Brad Pitt is good in it, and I like race car movies. What can I say? Black Bag. That one's really cool. Honey Don't. That we just saw that in the theater. I really like Aubrey Plaza, so that was interesting. But I love Cohen, Ethan Coen movies. We went with our son. I didn't know what it was going to be about. There's a lot of sex in that movie.
well, whatever.
But it's a good one. And then 28 years later, we just watched that. I liked that. That was really cool. The Instigators. That's with what's his name? What's his name?
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ben Affleck's little brother's in it. Casey Affleck and Matt Damon. I thought that was a fun movie. Then the movie Highest to Lowest. That's Spike Lee's new joint. You had to leave in it because there's a whole thing about the music, the score in the first. It is so bad. The musical score. It is so artificial and it's.
It was like when music moves someone, it's supposed to cue up in a movie. So I'm like, you're just introducing the characters. Why are you playing me crying music now?
And so there's no like actual thing where Spike Lee says, but me and my son, we were letting it go because it was done on purpose. We feel like it was done on purpose. This music is so bad. And they were just trying to show how artificial everything is. That kind of plays into the story.
Is that what they were doing?
Yeah, like he's artificial rich. Everything was like people being artificial, not, like AI. Like,
I thought he was going for Spielberg.
No, I think he was doing it on purpose because it is so it does not line up. But anyway, check that out, Highest to Lowest. But while you're watching it, you are going to notice that the music is like, what the fuck is going on with this music? But know that I believe it's done on purpose. And then Cockneys versus Zombies. That's a movie that my son picked out. It's pretty good. It's a zombie movie. I don't know. I loved it. That's on Tubi. Caught Stealing, we just saw in the theater. That one's really cool.
That was good. Great soundtrack.
Great soundtrack. And it's very Darren Aronofsky. Really cool movie. And then The Greatest Beer Run Ever. I just watched that last night. I thought it was a cool movie. It's based on a true story. Zac Efron is a pretty dang good actor. I don't care what anybody says. He's good. All right, Adrian, do you have a song share?
I do. It's an old one.
Ooh, nice.
And it might not fit in your playlist, but it's All the Useless Things These Hands Have Done by So-So.
Just gotten past not knowing, only to confront getting on with it. And everyone who was once here has since moved on, or doesn't care to even remember being here. And I've stained all the wooden bits, collected ashes.
Oh, yeah. That's a second So-So song you've shared.
Is it? Oh, crap.
No,
I'm trying not to do that.
That's okay. Because you shared
Have I?
Goose
Hunter.
Goose Hunter. You shared that. That's okay.
Oh.
I like it. Cool. Nice. My song share is a song called Rap is Confusing. R-A-P-P. Rap is Confusing by The Difference Machine. It's a song from 2017.
I don't think about rent until it's due. Don't think about what I spent until it's through. And about what it all meant, I never knew. Some of these things I admit, they were never true. I'm only in it for the money, the stats, the revenue. I can sit up in my room all day making tunes like y'all do, but that wasn't my intent.
They're an Atlanta-based psychedelic hip-hop group. That's a cool track. I like it. I don't know a whole lot about them.
Well, then maybe I'll share if I already shared that, maybe I'll...
You didn't already share that. You've already shared a So-So song.
Did they do a De Niro Farrar?
Yeah.
Oh.
You shared him as well. It's okay.
Okay, continue on with your...
Well, I was just saying, I don't know a whole lot about that group other than that they're from Atlanta, and I don't know, I thought I liked the song. So I'll be diving more into The Difference Machine. That's the name of the group. Subscribe to our DOD45 song share playlist. It's called DOD45 Loves LUVS, and we're saying subscribe to that on Tidal, Tidal, for now. That's the only place I can build this. I wonder if I can build a playlist on Bandcamp. Can you do that? I'll look into that. If you like the music that we share, please go consider any of the artists in that playlist, the DOD45 Loves playlist. Go support any of the artists through their Bandcamps or through their websites. Thanks again to our guest, Fatboy Sharif. Thanks, a huge thanks to him for joining us on the show. It was a lot of fun having a conversation with him. Thanks, Adrian, for coming out and continuing to do the DOD45 show with me. Be sure to check out our guest's music, Sharif's music, at Fatboy, B-O-I, fatboysharif.bandcamp.com. What's next for us? I don't know. I can tell you that Jive and Scientist will be performing on October 25th for our series, the Old Blue Gallery Live series. There are 2 episodes of that out. It's like a Tiny Desk situation. You can go watch those right now if you didn't catch them, or if you already saw them, you can watch them again. The music in them are great. One's with Cast One, one's with Slughead. The next one coming out is going to be with Jiving Scientist. And if you want to watch that live, invite only, you can reach out to us and we can get you set up. The live show is in Hannibal, Missouri on October 25th at our gallery.
And this will probably air when?
Probably not until 2026.
Okay.
Thanks for watching our show. Thanks for supporting my art. Thanks to our guests. Subscribe, review, please. Leave reviews, leave comments, do all of that shit. It does matter, I think. Anything, Adrian? Any final words? That's us done. Thanks for hanging with us. My sincerest apologies to Aesop Rock. We ran out of time. Now marinate on these last words from Black Lick.
Got any last
Peace.
words? Yeah, I got some last words.
Any last words?
I have a couple.
Don't let the best version of you end up stuck with the worst version of them. Yo, now look, you can get the leftovers of a person real easy in life, only for somebody else to come through and scoop that up, and maybe it'll be better. Your best blessing from the worst lesson, something like that, right? That's what they say. But the truth of it is this: is that like sometimes you end up with a person or with a group of people or part of an infrastructure, something that's already dead, and they're hoping you'll drop a phoenix down on it and bring it up, and then they'll be like, "Yo, I'm doing you a favor." That ain't the way it works. Sometimes the best thing you can do is help someone see that they are no longer who they were, and they need to figure out who they are. But what that's got to do with you is nothing at all, unless you choose to stay in that scenario. And I'm not saying it's easy to escape sometimes when you're with people who you may care about, or someone that just you've admired for a long time. But sometimes you have to see beyond the past and recognize the failure within the present. That's how you change the future. It's a choice.
Stop what you're doing and listen.
DOD45.
Thank you for joining in on yet another episode of the DOD45 show. Please hit the subscribe or follow button so that you never miss an episode. You can even go one step further by leaving us a review on the YouTube stream or on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever it is that you stream our show from. You can find me at ArtByTai on all the socials or at ArtByTai.com. And if you'd like to follow the DOD45 show on social media, we're at DOD45W on Instagram, or you can go over to our website at DOD45.com where you can shoot us an email, join our mailing list, and watch all of our past episodes. Consider joining us for a live chat on the YouTube premieres of episodes every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace.